Hello, my beautiful Star Atlas people. It's me again. We're going to be talking about Star Atlas, but this time I'm back in a little circle shape. So I'm trying something new. You tell me what you think about it. So today, my friends, I want to chat about Star Atlas. It's been a week since my last video. Of course, there have been some little tiny changes, and we got some more info about the Hackathon winners. So I want to spend some time on that today. We're going to be talking about some of the Hackathon winners. But before that, let us go and vote. Did you know the second voting round for the Star Atlas DAO is officially launched, is officially out there? So this is the second round, which means that the first time there were like 20 or so people, and then they all went into a filtering system, and now we get to vote the final 5 people that are on our council. So watch with me, come along with me as I vote for who I want to be in the council. So far we have Bodhi in number 1, Funcracker 2, JP 3, Rome 4, King Brian 5, and no one else kind of matters if you're going to lose because it's up to 5 only, so apologies there. But let me go ahead and cast my vote. You don't, of course, probably won't agree with me with my votes. That's fine. This is what I want to do. You go ahead and cast your vote for the people you think have helped you most. So for me, of course, Funcracker is number 1. Number 2 for me is Kriggs, because I believe he is actually a really good person. I think he's a really cool person. Kind of news driven, kind of integrity, high integrity, high trustability, no problems. And then the next thing, I think I'd go with Rome, because I don't want to go with Bodhi because he's a whale, he's got lots of polis. It's probably how he's number 1 already. King Brian seems to be a crowd favorite, so I'll go with King Brian. And then I will go with Rome next, and then we'll go with Bodhi. And then after Bodhi, I'm going to go to D-Mark, because I like D-Mark. I used to follow him previously. And then let's go to JP. He doesn't look like he needs my vote at all. He was like coming second or something. And then let's go to Not Cats. And then I'm just going to confirm my vote. I'm happy there. Let's go ahead and do that. Remember, if you have polis in more than one wallet, go and do it in all of your wallets, okay? Why do I have an error? This happened last time. Do you guys remember? Why the hell do I have an error? Oh, I got to find out. But that's fine. That's my ranking. I'm going to leave it there for now. Now, my friends, let's take a second. Let's go through again all of the Hackathon winners. I'm going to take myself away. I'm going to keep doing that pretty often. So, Nabathon winners, people won some USDC, they won some Atlas, and they won some ships. But for now, the best project went to Atom by Meta Orion. I've got actually the deck that they used to submit to the Hackathon, and a video as well. So we're going to have a look at that. I'll try and go through all the links and see. Galactic Marketplace Award was Atlas Link by Harsh. Haven't seen it at all. DeFi Award was Squads. We know them. We don't need to see them again. Data Award is the crew dashboard. I've got it. Here's the link. We're going to go and see it. Rewards, the Resource Award went to Staratlas Dispatcher. Haven't seen it yet. I looked at this guy. He seems to be a small dev in the Discord. Game Award went to Warfront Invasion by Visual JC. Now, guys, guess what? Visual JC reached out to me, and I said, hey man, let's actually chat. Let's talk about the game, and let's maybe record something. So it looks pretty promising for now. Actually, he said he's been building it in stealth for the past 9 months, like super part-time. So I'm really interested to see what this is, right? Is it like a reskin of Star Atlas? It's probably using all of the same Atlas because that's what it's for, right? But anyway, it's really, really interesting. I want to see it. And then the next one is the Star Atlas Golden Arrow Award, which is the EVI ship comparison. I've just used it now. It looks pretty good. So, my friends, without further ado, let's actually get started. First thing is Atom. This is their pitch deck that they sent to the team. Let's go ahead and read through it very quickly. Atom, automation tool for operations and monitoring. I love it already. I love it. Now, everyone knows we love automation. It's an automation and monitoring tool created to optimize and automate repetitive tasks while providing real-time monitoring to maximize efficiency and productivity. Repetitive actions like mining, transport, craft, inefficient productivity monitoring is a big issue for players. That's true. I don't know if something stopped mining for a little bit because, I had a little bit of another resource in the cargo hold. And so it leaves the station, then it goes back to the station. Leaves the station, goes back to the station. It's like it kills itself. Managing multiple assets in an efficient, profitable way. And of course, we have Mike. Mike has been playing Sage for a long time. He's playing it manually, and it's not stressful at all. Obviously, this is a really popular meme. If you haven't seen this guy at all, he's really, really popular. He's a stock person. He does so many other. I think his name is Harold Gunderson or something like that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. So let's go back to this. A platform that allows users to automate key operations, create fully customizable workflows, monitor your production, manage multiple assets across different profiles simultaneously. There's a dashboard, there's a plans manager, there's a routes editor, and there's a crew manager. Very interesting. So this is also brought to you by the people who did staratlas Italia. So the first thing is you create a route, you create a plan, then you click let's go. And of course, there's some code behind it. That's how it's all going to work for you. Now, so far, let's see where they are. Currently, Atom Core is 1.0 is our backend MVP, but there's Q3 is 1.0, Q4 is a crew manager, 2025 is data dashboard, 2025 is Atom Cloud Service, and then AI and more. Ooh, put the keywords AI in there. Now, my friends, there is a demo video. Let's have a look. Now, there is some music behind it. It's about 2 minutes. So I'm going to stop the music and I'm going to narrate for you. You can hear the music, but it's okay. So it seems like you just connect your Solana wallets just naturally, right? And I'm not sure if it's testnet or not. It does say JWT at the bottom here. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, let's bring this back. So you have a route 1. It says Hydro, but he's creating a new route now. Route number 2. What does this route do? Lorem ipsum. That's like the test wording that every new program has, for example. And so he says, okay, hold on. What is he doing? So he's starting at the mud CSS, and then after that you add an action, which is you can load cargo, unload cargo, start mining, trip, or crafting. So it seems like it's a drag and drop functionality instead of in Sly. You basically have to type in this and type in that. But this, you can actually chain multiple things after each other. So you can go and load this cargo, then mine, and then go somewhere else, and then do this and do that. Chain it all together. Pretty cool. Let's see. So you put load cargo, and you also take auto refuel. What cargo do you want to load? And the cargo hold, of course, you put hydrogen in there. And what quantity do you want? 100% quantity. Okay. Can we zoom in anymore? Yep, good. 10% quantity. And then he's put a trip on top. How are you going to get there? It's a subwarp, and you're going to mud number 2. After that, of course, it says there's a warning. You cannot use this route until the start sector matches the end sector. So they want you to do a loop. All right. So he's then going to add probably another trip. Very good. You can see him. Oh, no, he's going to start mining at mud number 2. And obviously what's there? Only iron ore. So you can see this is actually pretty powerful. I think so. This is actually really, really good. So, and then he's going to do a subwarp to mud CSS. So basically he's leaving mud CSS to go somewhere and come back. Obviously this was to mine iron. And you do a new plan. My God, plan number 3. And this is in the profile atom test, route number 2, and then default text so that you know what the hell you're doing. That's awesome. I think that's pretty cool, guys. I think that's really, really cool. All right, staratlas Italia. This is a very cool, nifty tool. I want to kind of record it. I want to use some stuff on there. And then, of course, they show you some of the back end, what's happening here. And I don't understand any of this. I'm sure the coding people know, no idea. But as long as for the plebeians like myself, the interface as well is good enough to use and it's self-explanatory. That's it. So that's it for that. And you see there, you can follow all of the transactions going along. Loaded 24 hydrogen in the cargo hold. Loaded 61 food. Very good. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Now, my friends, let's take a little break from me talking and let's watch this beautiful, beautiful clip. Okay, let's just watch this. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Now the PSF-4 officially is I think, is it the first ship to reach, the first ship in its class to reach like full complete. So what they're showing there was, that's the first ship that they've done all the designs, they've done all the visuals, all the movements, etc. It's ready to go. And now they're going to use that same asset and try and go onto the next ship in that field to make it a bit easier. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. Now, I think you can tell a little bit of difference between, and I'm not entirely sure on this, was that CGI or was that UE5 rendered, right? And I think Siggy brought this up here, and I saw it, and I was like, yeah, actually very interesting. Some of the previous trailers we've seen, some of the first ever trailers we saw in Star Atlas were all CGI, right? But now that Star Atlas is using UE5 a lot more, AI is in there, you can see a big difference. Now let's take a look at this. This is the same JONI, okay? This is Siggy, thanks a lot for this, man. Picture 1 is JONI from the original Star Atlas trailer using CGI. Picture 2 is JONI from the Star Atlas cinematic trailer, the trilogy, sorry, using UE5. Now let's see the differences. Look at this. This is the CGI version, and this is the UE5 version. Look at that dang hand. Look at the hand. It's weird as hell. For me, it's weird as hell, right? Why has it got fingers? It's like it's an alien. Why do they have fingers? It doesn't make sense to me. Come on. So the person itself looks very, very different, right? They do. They have like different facial structure kind of thing. She had some stuff on the left-hand side here. This stuff that's not visible. But the hand is what gets me. Oh man, do you guys... what was that movie? It was like this, and then I think yes, that's it. That's what I was looking for. Do you guys remember this? Did you watch this movie? This was a really funny moment. It was in the cream and stuff, and he was trying to get it everywhere. And he was touching people, and they were so damn uncomfortable by it. Like, this is it. He was trying to touch them. It was like, anyway, that's what it reminds me of. So all I'm trying to say is there is a big difference, okay, between these. I don't necessarily mind them, but it does look a bit weird, the hand. Otherwise, if it can mean we can get trailers out faster, hell, man, do it. I think Star Atlas needs it at the moment. Now, before we go back to some of the other hackathon winners, there is a mass upgrade event, if you didn't know, by the Mud Empire. Wow, you guys are industrious. Look at this. You're all joining together. So basically, the Mud Empire is asking all of people in Mud to go and upgrade MRZ8 Starbase. So how to join, October 1 to October 4, you send the verification of upgrade in Mud Empire Discord. What do you get? First off, you get your rewards for upgrading, but these other people in the Mud ecosystem want to give you rewards for helping this. Super Phoenix DAO, you get a Data Cube pack. Dark Core Roasters, 20% off coupon. Agora is 5 Calico Max Hogs. Command Deck is Fimble Air Bike, 10 million fuel, another air bike, jet, one crew. It's pretty awesome. These Mud people know how to incentivize people, so very well done. Now, let's move on to the next thing as well. Now, I realize I don't usually, I only listen to the Star Atlas brews when I think something important is being discussed, or something has come out that it was discussed and it was important, then I go back and listen to it, then I probably cover it. But most times I try not to, because it's an hour of just boys being boys kind of talking. Time is, very valuable sometimes, so you got to be very selective with what you do. But thanks a lot to Beth. She actually covers all of the brews for us and does it really, really well. And I noticed, Beth, you're branching out into other gaming ecosystems or something, aren't you? So here's Beth's recap of the Star Atlas Brew 129. I just thought, I don't have to make this content. I can just leverage off her, because Beth, this is really good stuff. I hope you don't mind me showing, because at the end of the day, people are going to come to your channel as well. So if you don't know, this is Beth Solvax. Please go and follow her. She's really cool and she's really pretty.
Brew number 129, live from Singapore. The vibes were great and everyone loved meeting in real life. They were a part of the gaming village on the 4th floor and had their own summit on the 3rd floor. Those that tested it out on the 4th floor said that they were super excited to have something that felt like a real game. We went through a few videos that were shown in the presentations, including the Pierce F4 trailer, and they said that they're going from the smaller ships and going up the ranks. And this is the first medium ship that has reached this level of finality.
Right.
They recently added bots in again, and for Pre-season expectations, we have the gameplay loops of Gunplay, Racing, and Project Gallia, Surge, Fleet Command, and the return of the Golden Carnival and RFRs. They tried to play another trailer, but we could only see Dom's loading screen, and Jose said that all the trailers are connected, and that it all leads up to Season 0. Dom's super excited that they're bringing in dialogue options, where whatever decisions you make will come back in later. And this
my friends,
just elevates the experience.
We have seen some of those dialogue options. It's from the conference that just happened, and I didn't cover it. That's something that I've got to do now. Not today, maybe perhaps later. I want to go through and see what the quest was like, the person leaving, the dialogue options, etc. Because that's really good content.
Season 0 will be about the Tufas on one side, with the Council of Peace aligned forces to save Aogi on the other. They're going to have another golden ticket event where you can craft golden tickets and win prizes up to $4 million.
You guys know how I feel about the golden tickets.
RFRs that you can craft and redeem for Atlas, and they just want to have diversity on the different economic paths in Sage. So we're looking at new recipes, the LP system, the crafting system, and out-of-the-box mechanics.
Good, that's what we need.
Watching all the trailers
new
and
changes in the
together
economy
as a community. But if you missed it, they're going to be posting it on their channels later on. And that's it for the brew. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, Beth. Always a pleasure. She's so nice. Now, one thing before I go on again, I keep sidetracking us, don't I? So I thought this was pretty cool. I saw this on Siggy's Twitter, but he was just retweeting it from Skull and Bones. They have actually kind of done their HOTAS, which is, like actual joystick maneuvering for the Star Atlas UE5 showroom. I think that's pretty damn cool. So for those people who like actually getting involved in this, and people have their own setups and their own chairs and stuff and their own visors and etc., that's really valuable for them. Not so much for me because I'm not that kind of gamer, but to know this is an option is pretty cool. Pew. Blow up. Nice. Okay, let's move on. Now, let's go to one of the things I did see, which is the Data Award, Star Atlas Crew Dashboard by Afia Victor. Victor, thank you so much for your wonderful, wonderful work. I will be listening to you in about 2 hours now in the Afia weekly meeting. So this is the crew dashboard. Let's just quickly browse it and see what's on here. So unique addresses, 6,000 unique addresses currently hold crew cards. Now keep in mind, that is just Solana addresses. It costs basically nothing to have a Solana address -1, because they even see NFTs, they don't take up Solana rent. So, it could be a multitude of fake. So I don't really put a lot of emphasis on the unique addresses. Total supply is very interesting though. We are nearing 1 million crew members. Holy crap, that is a lot. Now imagine trying to mint 1 million NFTs on Ethereum. That would have killed a project, right? But look at this, we have nearly 1 million of CNFTs in Solana. Now, of course, with 1 million crew, there's some on the marketplace, there's people doing lots of stuff with crafting. So very interesting. What's the market cap of all of these crew members? That leads up to, let me put myself away here, nearly $5 million. That's 4.86 million in crew. That's really impressive, I think. Market cap has actually gone up 15% in the last 24 hours. This is the all-time high, is $5.23. That's the all-time high, I think that's just by normal crew, common crew, if I have that correct, because you can get other crew for like $10 for etc. Solana all-time high 0.038. I think that's not out. That's only 1 day outdated, but which is fine. Now, floor price at the moment is about $5, which tracks. Usually, I think I saw on Tensei it was $4.50, give or take. Trading volume in the last 24 hours was nearly 30K. Now, remember, in the Discord, there is enforced royalty of 0.04%. So that means Star Atlas, either Automata, I think, not the DAO, gets 0.04% of this a day, which is, I don't know how much that is, like $100, give or take, right? What's 1%? That's $291, something like that. 1 day sales, 2,800 sales. Price floor 5%, sale price gone down, trading volumes increased a lot in this day. Wow, 126%. Now, what about the airdrops? Are people claiming the airdrops? Airdrop silver claim is 71%. That's okay. Gold is down, and platinum is also up. So it seems like people aren't claiming their gold as much as they do silver and platinum. So that's very interesting. And what's this one? Crew packs airdrop claim. That's the same chart. I thought there'd be more on the crew thing here. Maybe we can look at specific rarities or put kind of some of the the actual rarest and put some of those stats on here. That might be worthwhile for people to see. Anyway, who am I? Victor, you're in charge of this, right? You're in charge. But I think you did get. How much did you get, man? Victor, how much did you get from this? This was. Where are you? $2,500, man. That's very good. Congratulations, man. You really owned that, Victor. And then you got 1.5 million Atlas and a Tosik as well, man. That's not Athea's. That is all yours, man. You need to like improve your strategies that you have. You know, I love Victor. He's a good guy. Now the next thing is the Galea is the Eve Eye ship comparison tool. I wonder if people have seen this already. So this is actually a really nice tool, my friends. So basically all you do is on the left hand side here, you can select a ship. Let's say PSX4, okay? It loads up the model. Now, my question is, where does it get this model from? Is it from is it a AI rendering of all of the image into one? Or is it like the model from the play canvas that we had before, because that's not going ahead anymore, so they had all the ship assets. What are they doing with that? So I don't know where this model is actually from, but it's got this nice auto rotation feature, so you can say no, you can zoom into all of the different sections of the vehicle. And remember, this is in UE5 already, and this is finished in UE5. So yeah, I don't know if it's just some kind of poly model or something. It's got all the other pictures up there. But the best thing that you can use this tool for is, you select PSX4 in the extra small ships, and then you compare it against, let's say, a Visa's Solo. And all of a sudden you have the ships with their stats next to each other. It's very similar to the club's comparison tool, but this may be a little bit, it's not as visually nice as the club's tool, but it's still pretty good. So you can see here what's in green is better for you and what's in red is worse for you. So let's have a look at the module slots. It's got a cargo in green, it's one extra small, but this one has a fuel slot which is extra small. Of course it's green because the other one doesn't have it. But let's go to, for example, hull reinforcements, where the red one is extra small and the green one is extra small. So that means that the hull reinforcements on the Solo is better. That's why it's green and this is red. Kind of very simple. And then you have a look at some of the other stats as well. So there you go. But at this point in the game, like, are you really min-maxing on this sort of stuff? Like, oh, not really. Like, are you? Like, I'm not. I'm just having mine. Go and mine. I have a big fleet, lots of fuel, lots of cargo. Go and mine. Like, unless you wanna be super specific, to squeeze in another 1%, another 2%. I'm okay. Maybe that's why I'm not making money. Maybe that's why you're making money. Now, before I keep going any further, let's have a look at some of the crew members on the Tensor trade. Now, that bot guy who was buying lots of Punabs, he is back. He's buying other items at the moment, and crew are flying off the shelves. One crew just sold for 1 Solana. Look at this. 1 Solana, Jesus Christ, rank 39. That's $140 right there, right? What is that? I don't even know. Does it look good? I hope so. Oh yeah, it's one of these guys, Flores Olin. He is a legendary medical major, hospitality major, and flight major. Very legendary. Sold for $145 roughly. Okay, that's crazy. Now, what else? Excuse me that you had to see that. Apologies. Now, the other thing I wanted to chat to you about is we seem to have a steady kind of price action on these NFTs, on these CNFTs. It's been ranging for days and days now around this $4 to $5 mark. So between these two ranges here, we have had some weird anomaly here. I think that was just a weird anomaly. Someone probably sold a lot, or maybe some kind of wash trading, something like that. But one thing I saw that was very interesting, my friends, is I was worried about all of the CNFTs coming onto the market. And this is what I'm talking about. You can see this is the NFTs coming on market here. You can see we hit a peak of about 35,000 NFTs on market at once. But now you can see we're actually coming down. We're slowly decreasing. We're about 20,000 at the moment. So there's like 16K less CNFTs because people are selling what they want to, and the rest they're putting to work. So if it's not on the market, it should be working for you. And I think we can see that already in the marketplace as well as in the crafting, where a lot of things that used to be profitable are not as profitable as they used to be. Why? Because you can craft them that much faster. People are, probably compounding all their crew to buy more. Now, speaking on that, that's what I'm interested in next. I wanted to chat to you about the small player tutorial. Okay, small player crafting. If you're mining at the moment, you're probably not making money. If you're scanning, you're probably not making money. You can see here, this only a Fimble air bike at the moment is going to be making you, what is that? 15%. Not worth it. Not worth it. There's other higher priority things you can be doing. Those crew can be crafting and earning you a lot higher. So that's what I'm interested in. Let's have a look at the crafting. Okay, I'm going to take myself away. I'm going to try and zoom in here. So let's have a look at small player crafting and medium player crafting are all the same. It's just that it's the amount of crew you have, because that's your scaling factor. So basically, let's have a look here. Okay, this is what I'm really interested in, my friends. Come on. So I want to see the ROI, okay, return of investment, or return on interest, return of it on investment. A field stabilizer has the highest ROI at the moment at 655%. But keep in mind, and I say this again, keep in mind, that percent is only actually actualized, right, is only real if you manage to sell that item, okay? So you go to the market, you buy the item, you go and craft it, you're stuck with the item until you sell it, and then you can get your return on your investment. So, but to sell that item, look at this, the exit liquidity is $17 a day. So it's like, whoever was buying that $17 of that item was yours, one of them, and what percentage of that was yours? Was it $2, $3, right? So all of a sudden you realize that 666%, 655% return on investment isn't that great. Okay, so I usually look for something that's way more achievable. It also takes a long time to do a field stabilizer. I just go to fuel. Okay, I used to go to fuel, but you can see the ROI is terrible, minus 250. So if you go and buy hydrogen and craft it and sell it on the market, you're losing money, like heaps of money. I think this is what's happened recently, because hydrogen is so damn easy to get now. And there's so many crew at the CSS now, people are just able to craft lots and lots of hydrogen and just sell it on the market. So of course it's not profitable. So now I'm looking at branching out a little bit, going out on the curve and trying another high exit liquidity kind of play. Maybe something like frameworks perhaps, or even I was thinking copper and iron. Look at that. Copper and iron, not such high liquidity, but they do have still good ROI. So there's nothing great out there for me at the moment. That's why I'm always struggling to make some money in staratlas. Yeah. So I wonder what you guys are doing. What are you doing at the moment? You tell me. Now, last thing I also wanted to see was the fuel. I wanted to touch on that again, because you can see here we are still in a surplus of these items. Fuel still has a massive surplus, but what has an even bigger surplus is ammo. Remember, for a long time now, it's been actually a bad idea for you to go and craft your ammo. It would have been cheaper for you to go and buy your ammo, because there's such a big surplus of it. And I think, I don't remember correctly, maybe it was like the JONI consortium, they were all preparing for combat, and so they were crafting lots and lots of ammo and keeping lots and lots of that. Maybe they're selling that onto the market now because combat isn't coming anytime soon, so they got all this ammo. What they're doing with it, sell on the market, and it's at lower price. So yeah, my win, their loss, but hey, I have to buy other stuff from them, so yeah, maybe they win it as well. All right, my friends, that's nearly 30 minutes. I've been talking for nearly 30 minutes. I need some water, and I need to say goodbye to you, even though I do like you guys a lot. That's it. Okay, I'm going to see you next week, unless there's something else that's going to happen midweek. But yeah, I'm looking to chat about some of the other staratlas items. Tell me what you think about the circle. Does it need to be smaller? Does it need to be bigger? Or do I need to talk less? All right, my friends, I'm going to leave you. Bye.